Hi, Dave Taylor here, and this time I want to look at iPhone cases again. Yeah, I look at them all the time, but Incipio sent me this amazing array of cases that they have now. And it's kind of fun. What they have is they have what they call their square bracket, performance square bracket series. And they actually range from 1 through 5. And the idea is that like level 1 is a lightweight drop protection. It's just sort of your generic case all the way up to level 5, which is, let me get this right, the ultimate drop protection. So I wanted to show you them real quick. I'm not going to put them all on my phone because frankly this would be like a 45-minute video. But they're really nice. They've done a really nice job. So this is the level 1. This is your basic case. And it does have some impact protection, but it's really just sort of a flexible rubber case. And like all of them, you line up the buttons on your phone with the holes and such on the case, slip it in, and I would say Bob's your uncle, but you're probably not going to understand that. But slip it in, and I have a nice, if somewhat fairly pedestrian-looking case. Now you can see perhaps there are some like insets and outsets and stuff, and there's ridges on the side. The case isn't quite square. It actually bends outward. So lots of drop protection. When I do that, I always wonder, is this the time my phone's going to break? Luckily it didn't. So that's level 1. And let's see. So level 1 is a lightweight drop protection. It's $24.99. And I'm going to be completely confused if I don't organize this a little bit. Here's level 2. And level 2 and level 1 actually are, to me, visually indistinguishable, which is why they need to have like a little tiny number on here or something so I can tell what's what. So level 2 basically looks the same. The difference is it's more stiff. You saw in the first one it was very flexible. This one's stiffer, so there's more impact protection. This one they call their dual layer drop protection one, and this one's $29.99. This is level 2. Told you I'm not gonna put them all on my phone. Let's see, now we go to level 3, and level 3 is superior drop protection. And this is the first one of the series where they actually have some color. So here you can see the edge inset is blue, and it is again that sort of stiff thing. It's even more stiff. And if I put my phone in now, you'll see the visual appearance is essentially the same. You know, I have to say they're not going to win any points for aesthetics, but at least that little blue stripe does make it a little more visually interesting, and it's definitely tougher and harder. And you'll note that things like on the side here, they've covered up the volume buttons and they've just marked on the rubber what it is, so you can use it. Same with the on-off on this side. So the power switch is the only exposed button actually, and of course on the bottom we have access to the ports. So this is the level 3, so I'm going to get my phone out of it. There we go. And then working our way up, the Incipio Performance Series Level 3 with superior drop protection is $39.99. Now this is the level 4. So level 4, this one, I love this one because of the product naming. This is ultra rugged drop protection, and it includes and I'm going to read this on my note to get it right, co-molded plextonium polycarbonate. What's plextonium? Turns out it's a word that they made up and they've trademarked. So Incipio, yes, you are the only company that has plextonium iPhone cases because it's your word. Be that as it may, the level 4 and the level 5 kick it up a notch because in addition to having the case that honestly, plextonium or not, looks a whole heck of a lot like the level 3, right? With the blue on the side and everything. It's actually slightly more flexible, but it also comes with a holster. So if you like to put it on your belt, you nerds out there, you know who you are, then it actually works out pretty nicely. And as they say, is you want to not do it where your phone screen is facing outward, but for protection, you want to do it where your phone screen's facing inward. So I have to say, I've never worn my phone on my belt, but I suppose there could be some benefit to that. It does slide in and out very easily, which is nice. And it's a nice looking case. You know, even if you don't want to do that, one of the things I really like is that on these even if you have the one that comes with the belt clip and the holster and all this stuff, it doesn't leave you with all these like annoying holes or ridges or anything on the edge of the actual phone case. So it becomes something that's really easy to work with. And this is actually a pretty nice looking phone case. And then if we go up to the level 5, this is their top level of protection. Oh, I'm sorry. The level 4 is $44.99, and that includes Plextonium. Hey, do you have Plextonium in your iPhone case? Probably not. Okay. And level 5, curiously not with Plextonium, is again the same sort of thing. This is called the Ultimate Drop Protection, if I can pull it out. And you can tell the difference immediately because it has a red stripe instead of a blue stripe. So there's your main difference. And again, it comes with the holster that's easy to slide out. And it is actually a little thicker. But the idea with this is that it actually has a front surface too. So unlike all the other cases, so like here's the 4, for example, is the 4 is just an edge case, right? Like a bumper case sort of thing. When you get to the 5, it actually has a surface. So now it's a little trickier to figure out how to put the phone in. I'm not going to demonstrate that in the interest of time, but it does give you even more protection, and it has a plastic cover that actually goes over the screen of your phone. So if you're in more industrial situations, or if you have a child that you have given a very expensive phone to and want it to live, this could be a really great solution. So the 5 with Ultimate Drop Protection is $49.99, and again, that also includes the holster. So I have to say, of the whole series, the one that I like the best, and this might be somewhat middle of the road of me, is the level 3. I don't use holsters, so I don't really need to have all that additional material. And this one, it's easy to put on. It has that nice little blue stripe, so there's something visually interesting going on. And it's a pretty nice phone case. So this is the Incipio Performance Series, going from 1 to 5, and prices to match. And I like them. I wish they did a little bit more with their color, but hey, you know, little blue racing stripe. It's kind of like just a low-key phone case. And for sure, whatever phone you have, and they have them for things other than the iPhone 6 and 6S, whatever kind of smartphone you have, I think putting it in some sort of a sleek little case to help it survive is incredibly smart. These are very expensive devices, and I really don't understand why more people don't do that. Ah well, this is Dave Taylor, and I'll see you in my next video.